Good afternoon. I'm Brent Wilsey. With me is Chase Wilsey. We're from Wilsey Asset Management, and welcome to today's Smart Investing Daily Briefing. I'm very excited about the topic today, understanding stock buybacks. This is so exciting when we see this and people hear about it like, oh, this is something great, but you got to understand what's going on with this. First off, what is market cap and dollar buyback? What you want to understand, say you have a company, the market cap $7.5 billion, and they announce a $1.5 billion buyback. That is huge. I mean, that's a big buyback as opposed to $150 billion market cap and a $1.5 billion market cap. So understand the market cap and the dollar amount of the buyback. Also, too, think about this. How many shares will be bought back? Let's go back to the example, 1.5 billion shares. The company I'm thinking about, I won't tell you what it is, their stock's at $20 a share. They'll be buying back 75 million shares. That is huge for this company. It's going to make a big difference on the earnings.
Yeah, and well, why are stock buybacks so great? Well, because it increases your ownership in the company. And what happens when your ownership is increased? You get more of the earnings, because what happens is earnings are increasing and the amount of stock outstanding is decreasing, meaning earnings per share will actually increase, which is so exciting. Again, your share now earns more money than it did before. Kind of interesting here though, what is the effect on equity? Equity is very interesting when it comes to stock buybacks. What's happening here is they're actually taking cash and they're going out and buying back the stock. So what that actually does is it decreases the equity on the balance sheet. While we like to see equity increase over time, we're okay with equity decreasing when it's due to a stock buyback. So important to understand that we always say it's so important to understand all of the numbers. They all tell a story. This is the story for stock buybacks.
Right. One other point too is make sure the company is not borrowing money to buy back stock if they have a lot of debt already. So a lot of things.
Also, if the stock's overpriced, that's not when you want to see stock buybacks.
A lot of things to it. I hope this helps out. Yeah. They're great, but you got to be careful with them. Okay, let's talk about the company of the day. It's IBM, International Business Machines. Current price $155.70. The high $164.95 and the low $116.90. We see, it's actually come down quite a bit over the last 5 years. So maybe now is the time to jump into IBM. Let's, as always, take a look at the numbers. Not looking good in the sales, down 7.7%, and earnings down 18%. The balance sheet got a current ratio of 1.3, and debt to equity 283%, and no price to tangible book. They have a lot of intangible assets, which I don't like seeing.
Yeah, the company does pay a dividend of 3.6%, which is nice. Talking about stock buybacks, look at these numbers. Back in 2015, they bought back $4.3 billion worth of stock, and so far in 2016, $1.7 billion worth of stock. So they bought back a ton of stock. Kind of jumping back to debt to equity, what's happening here is debts remain about the same, but equity has declined due to the amount of stock buybacks. So you'd really want to take a deep look at this number here. But going forward to December 2017, estimated earnings per share $12.76 gives you a target sell price of $210.54. While that does look nice, I'm still concerned about the tangible book value though.
You know, probably a lot of people are confused by this and so forth. And that's why we're doing the workshop on Saturday at National University, because these numbers are very important to understand, but there's a lot behind them. It's very hard for a person to really understand it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Smart Investing Daily Briefing. If you'd like to find out how to receive a free copy of one of the best investment books written, The Warren Buffett Way,
give us a call at the office. Our phone number is 858-546-4306. Or you can also contact us at our website, smartinvesting2000.com.